This represents a very big shift in style for him. TrAce, a much better, like we said, long game player. He has a longer overall time played. He has way higher creep score. When it comes to CS, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Solo King, a Korean 1v1 tournament, of course broadcast here on Azubu TV. My name is Rapid, and we're getting into game number 2 between Pure and TrAce. TrAce going with, instead of his normal sort of farm-based style that he's played almost exclusively here in the Solo King, he's going to pick up a little bit more of a lane bully, play a little bit more aggressively, grabbing that Renekton versus Pure's Jarvan IV. Now, Pure, of course, by far the more aggressive player. Did not mean to use that particular word choice, but to illustrate the difference, or at least the differences that we're seeing, this game, TrAce is playing a more aggressive champion, whereas Pure is actually picking up a little bit more of a passive sustain kind of build. Not going for a Doran's Blade or Longsword 3 health potions. It's just a Crystalline Flask start. And of course, when you start with a Crystalline Flask, you actually want to stay in base for a little bit longer, wait until after minions spawn, and get that last 10 gold to pick up an extra potion before you make your way into it. Some friendly banter between the players before we start things off. And of course, both players friends, but also maybe enemies. Of course, we'll see if TrAce is sad playing or glad playing after Pure is done with him. He's already maybe a little bit sad after losing game number 1. A little bit of trade back and forth. Even though Pure may have done a little bit more damage, TrAce has got that health coming right back his way. TrAce gonna move maybe a little bit more forward in the lane just because he has the ability to not only get health back but also CS the minion wave. Getting a little bit unlucky with one of those minions walking into the enemy minion wave, so keep an eye on that. As far as CS goes, he is ahead 1 creep score, now 2 I believe. Their minions I always feel bad when I'm commentating like individual creeps dying. It's like, and that creep died a terrible death. I mean, when you think about creeps, there's a video on the front page of Reddit about there's a cute little animation that showed creeps like walking in a lane and then having these like adorable little slap fights with one another. The cutest thing I've seen this side of Poro Braum. But it was just awesome to watch. You gotta feel for the minions. They walk in a lane, there's like slap fighting each other, and then all of a sudden these like giant monsters come up and just like beat the crap out of them. It's a rough life for minions. So I feel very justified commentating, commemorating each one of their individual deaths. Of course, it's actually pretty boring to hear talk about, but look at TrAce all over that mid lane. And even if he does have more sustain, it's a rough lane for Pure to be in. And of course, the summoner spells too. This is also a really big shift as far as their normal playstyles are concerned. Over the course of going forward, there's the spin, the win, the barrier is coming out, the last turret shot, it's gonna hit on a TrAce, and it's Pure. Survives the 1v1, the all-in underneath that turret. TrAce going a little bit too aggressive, and Pure is actually the one to escape alive, uses that flash defensively. That golden Aegis saving his life. The flash getting him out of range. Big of a 2-0 victory over TrAce.